銀河鉄道39エターヌル
All right, here we go with Chapter 2 of Volume 4 of Galaxy Express 39 Eternal. We'll see the title in full in a few pages. Most importantly, at this point, there is no official English translation. Viz stopped at the previous chapter, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago, and there's no further translation of this series. So we're going to be going by the seat of our pants here. Wish us luck. That happened with the other series as well, but here we are. We're starting out with a strange image, hands reaching for what look like schematics or something. Yoku kike sono kyushiki na resha to shou suru nori mono ga koko e kuru. That's right. That's right. The end of the previous chapter said like the real story starts here. So they stopped. They're like, oh well, we're gonna give up. So listen well, this old-fashioned, this old-style train that is doing the name Norimono. Oh, vehicle. This vehicle that is like, wait. Oh, we're already off to a great start here. Shosuru is to take the name of or to be called. Yeah. Or to pretend or to feign. Oh, this vehicle that's pretending. Okay. So a second meaning of shosuru is to pretend or to feign. So a vehicle that is pretending to be an old-fashioned and old-style train is coming to this place. Listen well. Okay, so this is people talking. They're looking at the 39 schematic of the 39. 障害物だらけの野原を腹ばいで住んでいるような不思議な何色をたどいている何者だ Okay. 障害物 covered in scars? And obstacles. Is it butsu? No. Okay. Shogai mono. Covered in obstacles, impediments, barriers, handicaps, planes. That's Nohara, right? Yeah, field. A field covered in scars or with obstacles. Crawling? Crawling on the belly? Harabaite. Yeah. Crawling on the belly, lying on one's belly, and proceeding. In that manner, a mysterious, what's that, Roro? Ryoro? Ryoro? No, Tabi. Tabi. Ugh, I've got this all messed up. Tabiji. Journey. Fushigi na tabiji o tadoiteru. Tadoteru. Modeled on, taking the shape of. No, following. Yeah, that was like a random kunyomi. Like, oh, okay. Tadote, following, pursuing, following a road, pursuing that course. No, that's daibutsu, a substitute. Daibutsu. Okay. It's a substitute following a mysterious journey in a manner of like proceeding on one's stomach through a field covered with obstacles. It's a substitute, a daibutsu. This is correct. It's a substitute, like following a journey or the route of a mysterious route of a journey, like in the manner of advancing on one's belly through a field covered in obstacles. Okay. This is why they gave up translating at that point. Whoa, there's the train. Again, the title page will actually be on the next page, which is a little unusual. Tsugi no teisha eki kara kyoretsu na sensa o abitemasu. Okay. Then from the next train stopping station, it's awash in like strong sensors. A strong line of sensors. Kyoretsu. Yeah. Yeah, that line did the man. It killed the translator right there. But we survived. Yeah, so as from the next train stopping station, it's awash in, covered in strong sensors. Oh, I guess, I mean, it has like strong sensor coverage, I guess. Marude 39 zentai o. This is transparent monitoring. Suru kano yona bure na detection it is. Tansol? Let me get it off. Katakana. It is tan something, right? Is it tansaku? Why is it not coming up? Let me just look up tansaku then. Yes, thank you. To search, explore. Okay. Bure is like inconvenient or impolite, rude. And zentai o. Okay, and this is like transparent. Oh boy. Because we see this in Demon Slayer. What is... It's not... Oh, Toshi. No. That helps. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's Toshi. We'll go with that. Toshi. Yeah, there it is. Seeing through. Okay. Toshi suruka no yona bure na tansaku desu. Okay, so it's a wash in sensors. It's as if the 39's entire body seeing through in that manner of a rude detection or looking up. Okay, so that is what we were seeing here. The not the tansaku, the toshi, the seeing through. So their sensors were seeing through the train, and that's what Canon is remarking, I guess. 39 o ittai nan no tame ni? The 39, meaning like it's doing that to the 39. For what purpose? And itai is an intensifier, so like, why the hell? Why the hell? For what hell purpose? Okay. Za, za, za. Okay, it's almost like the train is like, there's like liquid splashing off the train. Is that the abiru? Za. That's just Tetsuro waking up. I like that he's using the briefcase as a trunk. Za, za, za. Yeah, there's like, this is like the za sound is sort of like rain or something hitting. Ya, nanda korea, uchu ni ame ga furu nante. So, wow, what is it as for this? In space, rain falling? How could that be? How could rain be falling in space? So tetsuro, kore wa shuchu naniyama. Okay, that's right, Tetsuro. It is that way. As for this thing, it is concentrated, whatever that is. The second character is definitely rain, but who knows what that first character is? Oh, is that it? Go. Yeah, thank you. Torrential rain. It is torrential rain. Concentrated. It's concentrated torrential rain. What is that? Overpowering. Oh, okay. I actually have technically learned this one, but clearly not remembered it. I remember it because it also stands for Australia. Okay. Go. Go. So the onyomi for ame is u usually. All right. So is that really? Oh. And then we get the train blowing the whistle and za za za, which again is that kind of sound of heavy rain. All right. Now we get 3 pages in, we get our splash page for the title, the chapter. This is Muno no Tabibito. So the traveler of incompetence or inefficiency. So the inefficient or incompetent traveler, like a traveling person. Okay, so there's the train coming in. And now we get our summary or intro scroll. So what do we have here? Hoshi no umi ni wa. Is that just going to be E or is that she? If it's all alone, it's usually part of ishi. Is it just she? No. Kokorozashi. Kokorozashi o naniki nashi nageru tame ni chikara no kagiri tatakau mono to hito no seiryoku no kekka o are kore to azakeri sagesumi sore o motte mizukara no shoku no neta to suru. Okay, let's pause there. There's a comma. I missed a few of these kanji here. This is not it. Yeah, this is all. It's technically all one sentence to this point here, but I'm taking a breather here. Okay, that's not nareru. It kind of looks like it, but it's not. Oops. There we go. Oh, kan means pierce. Oh, yeah. Okay. Tsuranuku. So tsuranuki. Or it could just be nuki. Kokorozashi o. Well, nuki, if it means just a cross piece, this is not what it means. So this is going to be tsuranuki, to piercing, to penetrate. So as for in the Sea of Stars, piercing the will or the intent, and for the purposes of nashi togeru. Nashi togeru tameni, for the purposes of accomplishing and piercing the will, or the volition, the intent. People that are fighting the limit of strength, and people's strengths results, arekoreto, one thing or another, this and that. No idea what any of this was. Azakeri, scoffing at, ridiculing, and sagesumi, despising, scorning. Okay, scoffing and scorning. That thing holding one's own food's neta. Neta, like joke material, contents, proof, doing, tosuru. Okay. I think we need to finish the rest of the sentence. Niji hassei teki muno no yogonsha ga iru. That's not yogon. Yogen. Prediction. Yogensha. So like a prophet, a yogen, someone who predicts. Yeah, prophet, a predictor, prognosticator. Yogensha. Again, a incompetent, whatever. Okay, so. Hoshi no umi ni wa kokorozashi o tsurunuki nashi togeru tame ni chikara no kagiri tatakau mono to hito no seiryoku, that is seiryoku, right? Might, strength. No, this is iryoku. No, it's not iryoku either. Is it seiryoku? What am I missing here? Oh, doryoku. Doryoku. Effort, endeavoring. Hito no doryoku no kekka o arekore to azakeri sagesumi sore o motte mizukara no shoko no neta to suru. I don't know how to parse this sentence. Niji hase. A secondary, like, outbreak? Hase teki? A secondary occurrence, incident of a, again, incompetent prophet existing. Okay, let's try this again. So, as from the sea of stars, piercing the intent, piercing the will, and for the purposes of accomplishing. As from the sea of stars, for the purposes of accomplishing, fulfilling, and piercing the intent or the will, people fighting the limits of strength, and the results of the exertion of people, all that stuff, one thing or another, laughing and scorning, that thing holding one's own, like, material of food, doing it. Oh, I guess there are people maybe that, okay. I'm not sure what to make of Niji Hase Teki. there's like a secondary outbreak, a secondary occurrence of ineffective, incompetent prophets that do all this. In the Sea of Stars, there's again, like a secondary outbreak, secondary occurrence of ineffective, inefficient, incompetent prophets that exist that treat as their own food, holding all this, laughing and scoffing at everything, people that the results of people, the exertion of people, and people that fight the limits of strength. And they do that for the purposes of accomplishing and piercing the will. Okay. Whew. いつの時代、いかなる世界にも存在する哀れな人間だ. So, whenever the generation, at whatever time, and even in whatever place, whatever world. Yeah. In any time and even in any world or any kind of world, it's the doing existence of pitiful humans. Aware. Yeah. It's miserable humans who exist basically everywhere, in any time and in any place and any time that do this. I think that's what it's all saying. Which again is why the title is called, it's that same Muno. Okay, again, why the translators gave up at this point. This is the real story. All right. On the good news, this chapter is only 10 pages or 20 pages. We're going to still stop at the 10-page point. Wakusei water heaven wa suiteki no ringu ni tsutsumareta hoshi. Okay. As for the planet water heaven, it's a planet wrapped in a ring of water droplets. So that's what we saw here on the previous page. Well, ringu, that could be rings, plural. Okay, so there we go. It's the planet, again, is called Water Heaven, and it's a planet wrapped in rings of water droplets. Ringu, and now, again, right, we had here ringu in katakana, referring to the English word. Now, for the Japanese reader, we get the same ringu, but now aligned with wa, meaning a wheel, a ring, to link that idea. Ringu no naka mo, taiki ken gai mo, taiki ken nai mo, sui ni megumareta wakusei. It's a planet blessed with water, even inside the atmosphere, even outside the atmosphere, and even inside the rings. So, interior of the rings also, the outer atmosphere also, the inner atmosphere also, a planet blessed with water. Or abundant with water. Let's not say, what is this? And get all that, but then all the easy stuff, my brain is like, haha, I give up. Kiyoraka. Kiyoraka de yutaka de utsukushiku. So these are all like adjective descriptions of the planet. Clean, abundant, beautiful. Again, describing the planet. Water heaven. We didn't talk about this, but this is how you can say water using English. Water heaven. Water heaven. Mizu no tengoku to yobareteru no wa それに由来している? Okay, so as for being called the paradise or the heaven of water, water heaven. So we've seen this in numerous chapters where we get both a traditional Japanese way of describing the idea as well as the clearly adapted from English pronunciation. Yurai, source. Okay, so that is doing the source. Yeah, it's very, very poetic. As for that, sore ni, yeah, yurai shiteru. It's doing the origin. That's the reason for that. As for it being called the, again, the heaven of water. Tengoku, heaven, paradise. Oh, train coming in. We get a glimpse of the cityscape. Oh. We get a very thick, tall panel. Za. And again, za is like the sound of heavy rain. So we can see, right, it's raining. We've seen other planets where it's raining all the time. Very neat building. Yoku, kore de suigai ga hassei shinai ne meiteru. Okay, often with this thing, rain damage, outbreak not doing, isn't it, meiteru? Suigai? Water damage? Yeah. Or like flood disasters. So often in this thing or in this place, water damage or flood disasters, outbreak not doing, isn't it, meiteru? Okay, let's just see what her response is. この星の大地は水の吸い込みがとてもいいのよ. Okay, I guess this is sort of like asking a question. Like, doesn't it do water damage frequently, often, like this? Or will it not do that? And then she says, as for the ground of this planet, water's sucking up very, very much good. So the ground of this planet is very good at absorbing water. So thus, no outbreaks, occurrences of flood disasters or water damage. だから絶対に水が不足することはない. And that's why absolutely water insufficiently doing events as for that does not exist. So basically, there's never any shortage of water. Busoku, again, is like insufficiency. Or is it fusoku? Fusoku. Deficiency, shortage. Yeah, fusoku. Okay, so that never happens. It doesn't happen. Absolutely. と言って大海に何することもなく、植物や動物にとっての楽園になっている. Is that なする? No. It's just Otsu? No. All right, you know what? I'm just going to do this. Oh, it's already in there. Bosuru, to sink, to go down, to pass away, to die, to disappear, to confiscate. Okay. So that's why there's absolutely no lack of water. What that means is On the Great Sea, even the event of sinking down, not becoming? Bolsuru. Daikai? I also said Daiumi. It's probably Daikai or Taikai, right? Daikai? The Great Ocean. Taikai? Taikai. Maybe the water level doesn't drop. Yeah, let's see. Taikai ni bolsuru koto mo naku. So also concerning or up towards the large ocean, the event of sinking down or vanishing, also not existing. Plants and animals, concerning them, for them it's a paradise becoming. Tuite taikai ni bolsuru koto mo naku. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Maybe, yeah, that's what it kind of sounds like. The Great Sea doesn't go down, doesn't disappear, and again, it's becoming a paradise, a rakuen, for plants and animals. Boltsu, you normally associate it with the sunset. Okay, but that's interesting that it's like associated here with the ocean. Decreasing in terms of sea level. Yeah, you would think then it would be like talking about how there's no tides or something like that. Well, anyway. Okay. Maybe, well, let's see what else we got here. Koko e kireba. Oh, this is to grow old people. Nen. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You can see why the translators gave up. Nenoiru? Nenro? Nenoita. Or Toshioita. Yeah, Toshioita. Koko e kireba Toshioita hito mo omoi byou no hito mo minna genki ni naru. Okay, so to this place, if come, even old people, even people with severe sickness, deep illness, everyone becomes healthy. Everyone becomes well. Wakamono ni wa kiryoku to energy ga juman suru kibo no hoshi. As for to young people, determination, vitality, and energy due in fullness, in like brimming over, it's a planet of dreams. So as for the young people, it's a planet of dreams that does overflowing of energy and, again, like vitality, willpower, and that sort of a thing. That is like Juman, right? Yeah, it's filled with, teeming with. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 明日のお前は今日より強いってわけか? Okay. As for me tomorrow, more than today, stronger, that's the reason? So you mean that I'll be stronger today than I am tomorrow? Or stronger tomorrow than more than I am today? Hey, yeah, no worries, Corgi. I always appreciate the help. Water heaven. Water heaven. 確かに天国みたいだ. Certainly, it's like heaven. Tengoku. Okay. Well, on the plus side, we're almost at the halfway point. Goal. Is that Uchu? Uchubune? No. Uchusen? Uchusen, right? Yeah. Uchusen no kurunda ne? Spaceships also arriving, aren't they? Zuzuzu. Futsu a iu fune wa koko e wa tachiyoranai hazu nano ni ne. Normally, that way saying ship. As for a ship like that, normally. As for towards this place, tachiyori, dropping in for a visit, stopping by, don't stop by, hazu nano ni ne. Even that, like, that not ought to happen. Futsu ayu fune wa koko e wa tachinoranai hazu nano ni. I think she's saying, like, normally a ship like that doesn't drop by to this place. Not stopping by ought to be even though. Yeah. So, like, even though normally that type of ship doesn't drop by here. Kanari scale no okina fune da. Very much it's a big scale, big sized ship. Achi wa kuko yo. Koko wa hito no nanirai ga kegashi wakuse. As for that direction, as for that thing, as for in that direction, it's an airport. Kuko. So the airport's in that direction. As for this place, hito no jura. Is it jurai? No. This is something else. This is the thing that means to, like, journey. Yeah, orai. Coming and going. As for this place, people's coming and going, it's like a difficult planet. Hagashi hoshi. Okay, so as for this place, people's coming and going, it's like a intense, violent planet. Tempestuous planet. Okay. Ayufune, a ship like that, or ship in that way. Ano fune no joukyaku mo koko e kiru. That ship's passengers also will come to this place. Presumably she means like the hotel where they are. Hito no orai ga hageshi wakuse. Okay. All right. Sugu ni wakaru wa. Soon will understand. So whatever she's saying, she's like, soon you'll understand what I mean, I guess. Shokuji ni ikimashou. Let's go for a meal. Koko no oryori wa oishii wa yo. As for this place's food or cooking, it's delicious, you know? This is like, as for clothes, pay attention. Ukui. Fukuso. Fukuso ni wa kiyotsukute. So, like, pay attention about your garments or attire, your clothes. Cosmo Dragoon wa tsukete okinasai tetsuro. So as for the Cosmo Dragoon, the gun, basically wear it in advance, or be sure to wear the Cosmo Dragoon. Okinasai. She's requesting that. Tetsuro. She's basically telling him to bring his gun. Nani ka yappari yabai no kana? Somehow, or what is it? As I thought, it's no good. I wonder. Honmono no tengoku dattara mada ikitaku wa nai na. If it's like a heaven of the real thing, as for still wanting to go, not existing. So I guess like if it's the actual heaven, like I'm not wanting to go still. Maybe the reference to the fact that, is this really heaven if you have to bring a gun? Or paradise? Za, za, the heavy rain. Honbutsu no tenkoku dattara. Yeah, if it were like the real thing, or heaven itself, the genuine article. As for still wanting to go, not existing. All right. Well, there we go. That is the halfway point. That is the halfway point. As expected, very difficult. But we made it. We made it. We'll finish off Chapter 2, Volume 4, and see where this is going with Water Heaven next time.